Good morning, everyone. This is Monica Chiller. Today, in this video, I'm going to teach you about principles which are given by F.W. Taylor, or we can say principles under scientific management. Right? F.W. Taylor has given or developed four principles related to scientific management. He is named as father of scientific management. Four principles are science not rule of thumb, harmony not discord, cooperation not individualism, and last one is development of workers to their greatest efficiency. Now, let's start with the first one. First one is science not rule of thumb. Rule of thumb here means rigidity. F.W. Taylor suggested that there should be use of scientific methods rather than rigid system or relying on hit and trial approach. He emphasized that there must be scope for the flexibility or for the changes. There should be no rigidity in the system. As changes are taking place in an external environment, so organization also should need to adopt the changes. So, in short, science not rule of thumb said that scientific methods should be used time to time as per the requirement. Right? Now, next one is harmony not discord. This is another principle developed by F.W. Taylor. He suggested that there should be change in the mindset of employer and employee. The thinking process need to be changed. Both party means employer and employee. They should cooperate with each other. And this term is named as mental revolution. I repeat, mental revolution means change in the attitude of workers and management towards each other. So he emphasized on teamwork, or we can say unity. And one more term is added here, that is gain sharing. F.W. Taylor said that the extraordinary gain or abnormal gain must be shared among the employees just to motivate them. This will lead to motivation among the employees. Right? Now, the next one is cooperation, not individualism. This principle is an extension of previous one, that is harmony, not discord. Here, the main focus is paid on replacement of I with we. Under this principle, F.W. Taylor suggested that there should be use of we rather than I. That will lead to unity in the actions. And if unity will be found in an organization, then no doubt there will be far better results, or the objectives can be achieved easily. Right? Now, the last one is development of workers to their greatest efficiency. According to this principle, F.W. Taylor said that first of all there should be scientific selection of the employees. Means a suitable employee need to be selected, and then job must be assigned as per the capabilities or skills of the employees. For example, if an employee is specialized in the finance field, then finance related job should be assigned to that employee rather than job in any other department. That will be said as scientific selection or assignment of job as per the capability of the person. Then one more term is added here, that is there must be provision of training, as learning never stops. So training is required on timely basis. There are various modes of providing training, like seminar can be arranged, workshop can be held, just to upgrade the skills and knowledge of the employees. So, in nutshell, we can say F.W. Taylor has paid more emphasis on increasing the efficiency of workers and employees. So, training is one of the way to increase the efficiency or effectiveness of the employees. This is all about F.W. Taylor principles under scientific management. Techniques will be discussed very soon in my next video.